Gaming hot takes. I saw this format by Zanny, I really liked it, and I'm gonna give it a go myself. Fortnite is actually one of the best games of all time, and if you still hate it, you're just mad you didn't get to enjoy it when you were a kid. Flip side of that, arcades were never lame or boring, and if you think that they were, you're just mad you didn't get to experience them as a kid. Genshin Impact is fine, and the lore is actually pretty good. Gravity Rush was great, but the series didn't fail because of Sony. Gamers just weren't that interested in it. Destiny 2 would have been a better game today if they went to a subscription model at the start of Forsaken. Jack X is the best racing game. Infamous 2 is in the top 3 best superhero games of all time. Zenless Zone Zero already has far better character design than Genshin Impact. The Last of Us is overrated. Among Us is still fun. Metal Gear Rising is amazing, but it's a pretty mediocre hack-and-slash game at its core. Helldivers 2 and Deep Rock Galactic proves that people are looking for co-op games again, and I think we'll see a shift in the gaming industry to them versus ultra-competitive shooters. If you've never played Destiny 2 before and get the game on sale, it's an incredible gaming experience. Destiny has some of the best lore and gaming worlds of any video game ever. For Honor is underrated and underappreciated. It makes me sad that Warframe and Destiny players fight a lot. I think they're both great. MAG was one of the most fun shooters of all time. I blame the gaming community just as much as I blame EA for the failure of Titanfall 2. Y'all just didn't buy this game, and the people who did stopped playing it after like 2 months. There will only be one more console generation before everything is put on PC. Sunset Overdrive was the best Xbox exclusive since 2014 until Hi-Fi Rush. Hi-Fi Rush is underappreciated and more people need to play it. Nintendo are blatantly anti-consumer and too many people sweep that under the rug. Single-player games have not gotten worse, most are far better today than they were 10 to 20 years ago. You can like Battlefield and Call of Duty at the same time. If Black Ops 3 didn't have microtransactions that affected the gameplay, it would be the best multiplayer experience Call of Duty has ever had, and it's not close. Valorant is so boring, and the only reason it became popular is because CSGO is bland, and Overwatch shit the bed for nearly half a decade. Paladins is fun. Hyper Universe was the most fun MOBA I've played with sound and visual design on par with League of Legends. Remnant 2 is underrated. It's okay to not like Minecraft, but also recognize how influential it's been to the gaming scene. MOBA players need to support other MOBAs outside of Dota 2 and League of Legends. League of Legends is pretty close to being as balanced as it possibly can be. I have a personal vendetta against the card gaming community and League players for not supporting Legends of Runeterra. PlayStation All-Stars was a more interesting and fun game to play than Super Smash Bros. Brawl and was unfairly thrown under the bus. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate will forever be untouchable as a platform fighter in terms of polish and character roster. Baldur's Gate 3 does deserve all the praise it gets, and it is not overrated. I don't care about the GTA series at all. If a live service goes under, its assets should be made free to the public after 3 years of not doing anything with the franchise. I would have preferred if they revitalized the new Battlefront 2 over re-releasing the old Battlefront 2. I miss console mascots and hope platformers make a comeback. RTS games will never make a comeback. YouTubers ruin gaming secrets and ultimately drastically reduce the wonder of gaming worlds. I genuinely feel sad for kids who will never have any idea on what it feels like to explore a world without a guide or video. Old-style graphics like RuneScape can set an atmosphere and enhance a game setting. More games should be remade, but only games like pre-2012. The PlayStation Vita was ahead of its time and had a better games library than the PS4. Pokemon games will only evolve if gamers stop buying the fucking games, making Nintendo $10 more billion per release. I'm sad that Pokemon Go fell off when it first came out. That was some of the best gaming experiences anyone could have ever. Yu-Gi-Oh! Really needs a AAA game that follows the stories of the OG3 series, something like a Dragon Ball Kakarot game. Assassin's Creed Unity is currently the best Assassin's Creed game. I never played BioShock or Witcher 3. The idea that a Horizon Zero Dawn live service game was greenlit should have been the canary in the coal mine for any dev trying to make a live service game. No one wanted that. Apex Legends is a good game.